Yo everybody, welcome back to my live stream. Welcome to day 14. Alright, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling excited today. I still did not have a lot of sleep, but I'm managing myself and I'm kind of getting used to this, you know. Um, Everybody who's just tuning in and who hasn't followed me the past few days, 4 days ago now, my first son has been born, and since then I haven't done much of sleeping, and I also missed some time slots for the live stream. Also today, the family comes first, and I just didn't make it in time. But hey, the day's not over. It's still day 14. Still time for a live stream, and I asked you guys what should I do on the live stream today. I saw a few cool things to do, and but I then saw something really interesting on actually the chat over here, and I'm kind of up for this challenge. It's a challenge, but I don't remember who said that. Oh yeah, I think Mylan Cole just challenged me to do a hardstyle track in 90 minutes. So, and I believe he really means a full hardstyle track in 90 minutes. And I think I'm going to take that challenge today. I think it's a cool day actually to start something new. And 90 minutes, you know, it's a really short time to finish a full track. And what I'm going to do for that is just, you know, set my timer. It's not focusing, but I will set a timer 1 hour 30 minutes, 90 minutes to be exact. And when this one starts, I'm going to start a hardstyle track from scratch, and I have to finish it between now and 90 minutes. So when it's starting, I won't be able to read all your comments. I'm just going to focus on this challenge over here by Milan Cole, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to take on this challenge when it starts. But first of all, hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today, day 14. I think this is a really cool new thing to do here. Do a challenge within 90 minutes. I'm going to do a lot more challenges and stuff like that, but this is, you know, fun to start with. 90 minutes. 90 minutes is a really short time to think of a whole idea, a theme, and I'm thinking of should it have a vocal or not. I think it should be a really finished kind of track. So I think I'm going to go through some of the samples I have, and maybe I have a vocal that I can use to just finish a hardstyle track within 90 minutes. So, are you guys ready? This is exciting. I hope I make it. If the alarm goes, I did not make it. So let me turn the volume up. I'm up for it, you guys. So 3, 2. Oh, wait. 1 sec. I see that I not be able to show you guys my screen. Hey, but I won't have time anyway. Sorry for the blank for the blank screen. I will set the timer 1.5 hours. I will start now. You guys can just watch me in this screen that you are watching right now. I'm not going to. Well, you can see a little bit of my screen over here, so you can kind of watch. But I won't have time to switch and everything. I'm going to fully focus on this 1 hour and 30 minutes challenge. I'm going to do a hardstyle track in 90 minutes. So, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Here we go. So 90 minutes. What I will start with is I will go take some audio channels. I'm like nervous right now. I haven't been this nervous since my first gig, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have some splice vocal things. I used this one already. I don't like this one. I need to.
When music sounds.
Let me just.
La-di-da-di.
Feeling like I'm Batman, rotten like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis Bell the Mount could pay a couple of your utilities.
Alright, okay, this one is going I already have a title for this track, Batman. Okay, so I have this vocal. It's some kind of rap vocal. I haven't listened to it clearly. I just put it in here. I'm going to use it to make something fun out of it. So this is 96 BPM. I'm going to, of course, it's a hardstyle track. Alright, so 150. And this is the vocal, how it's going to be in the track.
Feeling like I'm back, man, right like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman.
Okay, I want this one to be a little bit slower. Okay, so let me just get this right, okay? So, let me loop this for you guys.
Feeling like I'm back, man, right like my last chance.
This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis Beltrán out could pay a couple of your utilities.
Alright, cool. So, it is a nice vocal, it's a nice rap vocal. Alright, sorry that I didn't pay much attention about that. But hey, maybe you guys can get used to this. 90 minutes, man. 90 minutes is a short time to finish a track. Alright, so let me just add some groups. I hope I'm not going to... What's going on? My screen. I don't know. This should not be happening right now. Okay, so I will make a few groups. I will just put them in there. Oh man, I have to fix this. Something is wrong with my screen. So let me just go under my screen here. Oh, this is... I had this a few times. Alright, it's good now. I need to close some little program over here. So this is really going to mess up my time. Okay, maybe a few seconds. Although, okay, I have 1 hour, 27 minutes yet left. So here is this vocal. Let me just turn off my light over here so that I can actually listen to it. Actually see my screen. Okay, group. I need a vocal group. Vocal. I need a lead group. I really need that kick in. Alright, kick and B. I really need to write this stuff down, because if I won't do that, I will just keep it named group and I will make a mess out of the whole track, and I really want to finish this one. So let me give this tracks a little color over here. So, and grab these, put them down. It needs to sound nice as well, right? Yeah, it needs to sound nice as well. Okay, so the vocal goes through the vocal group.
Feeling like I'm back.
Okay, I need some reverb. Valhalla. Valhalla was going to save me. Okay. DK. And let me just get a little compressor on there.
Feeling like I'm back, man, right like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis Beltrán out could pay a couple of your utilities.
Alright, that sounds pretty cool. I think mix-wise, I can do a little bit better. Maybe I'm going to tune it up or down. But first, let me get this concept going a little bit more. So let me just grab Spire over here. And let me just make a really cool lead. It goes through the lead group. It's really soft right now, so the vocal needs to be a little bit more down. And let me just...
Feeling like I'm back, man, right like my last.
Alright, so this is kind of... So it's on G sharp. Alright, let me just think of something really quick. Okay, let me just put some notes here, some chords. Now let me just work on that lead a little bit. So EQ. Alright. That sounds good. Let me try one more time for you guys that you can actually see my screen. So that's me again. It's not working, you guys. I don't have a screen vision right now. Alright, so you guys really need to just you need to be, you can only see the screen. I tried to fix this within everything that I have to do, so just watch me work on this track. You know, 90 minutes. I'm going to give it some boost on the EQing. I will use the Valhalla again for some reverb. Alright, so here we go. Reverb over here. Alright. Alright.
Feeling like I'm back, man. Feeling like I'm back, man. Feeling like I'm back, man. Fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis belt them out, compare a couple your utilities. Feeling like I'm back, man. Fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis belt them out, compare a couple your utilities.
Alright, so that sounds pretty okay together. So let me just finalize this sound a little bit by adding just a little oscillator. Okay, now I'm going to think of a melody over here. Just let me just try a few notes. Okay, I'm hearing a few notes over there. Okay, a few notes over here. Alright, hold on for 1 second. I just paused this little thing. I'm not going to work on it right now. I really want you guys to be able to see my screen. And I just thought of, while working on this, that I actually know what the problem is probably. So there, I have to try this little thing over here. So what I have to do is just make sure you guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, you guys can still hear me. Okay, so let me just try. If I put this one on HDMI, I need to do some settings over here, which might just get it working, you know. You still cannot see me, so if this really helps, this is really going to be much more fun for you guys to watch, you know. Let me just try this one more time over here. Alright, let me just try to re-enable this little thing. I'm not sure that I'm getting this to work. So this is me again. Hey everybody. Okay, let me just try this one more time. And HDMI. Okay. I don't think that I can get this thing to work. I'm really sorry guys. I cannot show the screen right now. No, it's not possible. I'm so sorry, man. I cannot share the screen, but I'm still going to finish this track within 90 minutes. So it's 1 hour 21 minutes left, and I'm going to start it right now again. As you can see over here, I'm not lying. It's just still going, and I'm going to start it again. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So still 1 hour 21 minutes left to create a full hardstyle track. I'm already working on a melody. It's quite It's not super special or anything, but I think it's still cool. So let me just work on this melody still a little bit more. I have the ingredient, the vocal. I'm working on this chord lead over here, and I can add a few cool sounds to that, and then I have to think of the kick, and then I have to think of the mid intro, adding all those percussion samples, uplifters, effects, everything. So this is what I have right now. I have this vocal as well, but this is the melody that I'm working on right now. Okay, so I need to add a few notes. All right. Alright, so I have the first half of the melody. Alright, so we are almost there. Alright, so that's pretty easy going, pretty, you know, not too difficult, but still effective. So let me just work on a lead on top of that. You know, I need a solo mono voiced lead on there. So a little bit of LFO there on the pitch. All right. Alright, it's a little bit too harsh, so let's put on the volume a little bit. Alright, the vocal comes in.
Batman, rotten like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis belt him out, compare a couple your utility.
Okay, let me loop that part. Alright, okay, let me just loop a little part of the end of the melody, you know. Let me just see. Alright, so let me just grab these parts over here. Alright, so now let me just make this a little bit shorter. I can do that really easy with the MIDI over here. Alright, this one needs to go a little bit faster, I think, to make it more interesting. Alright. Let me just think of that vocal. It needs to go at the end as well, I think. So, and then I need just the last part of that vocal, like a hook line, you know? Okay, Okay, I need a little bit more of the vocal. I think it's not clear what it says right here. I still really don't know what it's about.
Louis better not compare a couple of your utilities.
Let's go with that. No worries, no worries. So let me just 1 hour 15 minutes left. It's quite okay. I'm working on this for 15 minutes. I have some kind of a melody which I can also still tune a little bit, of course, and I have a vocal which is really something really useful having, you know, with a track. Anyway, let me just grab some percussion. I have a few snares laying around over here which I can use. Okay, let me just swap my name. Alright, this is not going to work. It's going to load a lot of loops. So let me just go to my Frontliner hardstyle sample pack and find also a nice clap, of course. I think I like this one. Sorry, I'm really picky with my claps, as you can hear. So, but I like this one, though it needs to be pitched down a little bit. So let me just do that really quick. Fine. Okay, let's go with that one. Then also let me just grab a little snare over there, just to be able to actually build something up with percussion. You know, it really helps, you know. Nice snare, perfect. Okay, so we have the clap. I already put it in there, so let me just grab that little snare over here. Clap snare works very well together, also really fine. So let me just pan this out a little bit. So clap goes a little bit to the left. I don't know, left 25, snare goes right 25. I'm so sorry that I cannot share the screen right now. There's something wrong with the cable underneath there, and to be able to actually show my screen, I need to reboot. No, stop Siri, don't. Hey, stop! I have no idea what I want to know about Juliette Claire. Leave me alone. Shut up. Okay, back. 1 hour 30 minutes left. 13 minutes left. Okay. I don't know. I was talking about the screen. I'm going to talk about the screen while I'll put this one through a group. I need a percussion group. The screen, I cannot share it because I need to unplug and plug it in again, a cable that goes from my computer to the stream computer. And if I want to share the screen, I'm using Wirecast to stream, and then I need to restart Wirecast, so then the stream will be down for a whole minute, I think. I'm not going to do that right now, but hey, next time let's do this challenge again, and I will do maybe I will do the same thing again, and just as a bonus, that you can actually just see me work here. But yeah, you can see me work a little bit. I'm going to put this one a little bit over here so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a bit blurry though. Anyway, snare, clap, percussion group together. Let me just finalize this with the vocal over here. Volume check. Perfect. Just a volume check. I just needed to do that to be sure that the volumes are correct. You know, with the vocal, I can do the same with the lead. I need to check everything anyway. So, but hey, now I have the percussion on the lead as well. So what I want to do, this clap is really nice, that if I would put this together with the melody, you know, that will be like the rhythm of the track. Alright, so I have no clue why I'm not hearing this clap right now. So there is something wrong with this clap. I have no idea what's going on. Let me just check if I put everything right over here. If I put this on this channel, there's something wrong, definitely. Is this group? I'm not sure what's going on. if I work this fast, weird things happen, man. I don't know what was that. So now it should be working again. Where's the... Alright, so that's the snare. This is really getting chaotic, man. This is really getting chaotic. But hey, we got it back. Pan is back. Left, clap, right, snare. So what I want to do is loop this clap over here and make some cool edits, some really cool, yeah, well, like I said, it should be similar as the melody, I think. I think that will be really cool to do. So I'm going to fill that in. I have the melody running over here, I have the clap over here, and I'm going to put them at the same spot. Alright, so, hey, and I'm also doing this without sleep, you know. I'm just sleeping like 1 or 2 hours a night, and I sleep a little bit during the day. So this task that makes this task even harder, I think. That's right, once I'm going, I cannot be stopped. I'm going to finish this track within, I have 1 hour and 9 minutes left, so I don't have much time. It's really, really short, so I really need to get working on this track more and more. And what I'm going to do already right now, and that's also not something that I really need to do right now, but I know that you guys, the volume is a little bit low, so what I'm going to do is already put something that I always put on my mouse. I've got an advantage, and that's knowledge and that's experience, so I can just already know what kind of plugin I want to do on the master. I want to have a plugin on there, I want to have a limiter a little bit, I want it to go through the roof, and now I can just grab all these outputs that I use and put them down a little bit, and then just Alright, so there we go. We already have a build up, we already have a melody, we have a vocal. Let me just rephrase. No, let's not rephrase, because I always do that and it already takes me a few, I don't know, 20 seconds already to re-listen to this track, and I have to have faith in my knowledge, in my experience, and just go with that, you know. Just put all those stuff in there that I used to do, and make this hardstyle track really actually finished within 1 hour and 8 minutes. So here we go. This clap over here can also continue on the part where the snare builds up, you know. That's right over here, it goes faster over here. Let me just get this clap. Oh, we are just talking about a clap, man. A clap is like such a small thing in a track, but I want this track to be actually something good, you know, actually something that I could actually play maybe. I'm not sure that's going to happen though. It's a challenge, not something that I'm not saying that it's going to work, but it's a challenge and I'm up for it, you know. So let me just grab those crashes, put them at the right spot, and I think I need to add a few. I'm not sure. Let me just go with one of the most significant things, the most important things, and that's getting that kick into this track, you know. I'm only just in a little part of the track. I'm just thinking of that because I'm doing the main part, and so there's so much that I still need to do, you know. So I have all these kicks: cymbals kick, magic kick, you want it kick. I'm not sure which I'm going to use. I'm going for something that works, you know. Melody Man kick, really nice. I also have the Defcon Chile Dragon Blood kick. It's a really nice kick. So I'm really going for this Dragon Blood kick over here. And the reason is because it's so nice to actually mix this kick into a track. It's so nice, it's so full, it's spot on, and no words needed. I'm just going to use this one and put it on there and work with this kick, and you know, the usual stuff that I always do, put it in contact and getting it to the right note, you know. It's the G sharp note. Should be right. That's right. Okay, so let me group this little kick in, kick MB. MB is really important that I can actually get rid of all those low frequencies, for example in the lead, so when the kick drops, it will control that low frequency in my kick. I'm so sorry again that I cannot show my screen. I'm really going to do this challenge one more time and do something completely different. I really like doing this already, you know, so count me on that I'm going to do this more often. It's a really nice challenge, Mike Cullen. Milan Cullen, I'm not sure. I'm totally missing everything that you guys say on the chat, so you can talk and I will also look back. And oh my god, 1 hour 5 minutes left, you guys. It's for real. Only, yeah, just over 1 hour to finish a full hardstyle track. So that's a big challenge. But hey, we get you know, little by little we get everything done in this track. Melody is there, kick is there. Kick is really important. So let me go to this melody and get this kick in there. So the volume is really low right now. Let me get this right, you know. Let me just grab this volume. Let me first go into the contact and turn on the volumes over there. So it goes around -1 dB, -1.6 dB. And then let's go to that group channel, which I already turned down for the master. And just let me slightly put it up while playing it so that the volume is right with the melody, you know. So the notes are not right. So it's not there yet, you know. So the last needs to be at the B note. So let me grab a few edits, you know. So what I also would like to do is add a MIDI channel over here, which will control a volume shaper. I'm just typing volume share because I'm not wasting any time typing all those things down, you know. It doesn't matter how the group is named, it matters how the group sounds, you know. For this example, don't do that in your own track. Just make sure it's all nice and well organized, not like I'm working right now. I'm not making any groups, not making any folders. I'm just going for you know, the result, the quick result of this hardstyle track within 19 minutes. So this sound is a little bit dull, man. I need a little bit more of the lower frequency, so I just duplicated that lead and I'm going to do it a nasty way, just copying that lead and put a few ones down. Alright. So I need to remove something from this lead as well. That's this squarey. So now it's more a sawy lead, you know. First it was this. I didn't like that squarey sound, so I turned it off. I'm going to build it up more with the new lead that I just duplicated it. I need a little bit more LFO. I'm going to turn it up again. Let me just check those volumes again a little bit. This one needs a little bit more. A little bit more detune really works with this lead, I think. Alright, and for this, also I have a little idea that I'm going to put down, and might even not use it, but I hear an organ kind of sound with the chords play, you know. So there's something playing over here. I'm not sure what's going on. There's a note hanging over there. I think I'm going too fast for this track, so I'm going to remove this channel. Everything is chaotic over here. I have less than an hour to finish this track, and my project is failing me already. Don't worry, I'm really going to make this. I'm really confident, and I have to be confident. I should not let myself down. I'm putting that organ kind of sound in here. So that's cool. I have this kind of working together, and I'm going to put this down a little bit more. I also have another idea, because every Frontliner track needs to have something cool in there, and I hear a really cool drivey kind of sound hi-hat wise, you know. So let me just get a closed hi-hat, or a few maybe. This one. Yes, perfect. These one go well together. So let me put these ones down and make some really kind of hectic kind of groove with that little hi-hat, close the hi-hat sound. I'm just also talking while working, so sometimes excuse me for being a little vague. Again, I'm putting something on a channel and I cannot hear anything going. Where's my percussion? Where's my percussion? Did I do something with the volume over here? Did I do anything at all? The whole, for some reason the whole, no, not the whole percussion is gone, but I really don't know what's going on. So I have to duplicate the snare and get all these crashes to a new channel. For some reason I did something which mutes the channel, but I don't know in which way it muted. So I have to duplicate all these channels and put it back on the new channel, and this time I really need to be careful what I do. I'm doing so much, I'm doing it 10 times faster than I do it usually, without thinking as much as I usually do, and that therefore a lot of things happen the wrong way, you know, and I really need to focus and be confident that I'm going to make it, because, you know, still 56 minutes, so I'm at 1/3, and I'm not sure if I have 1/3 of the track done, but I'm going for a finished track. And I'm going for something cool that I might even be able to play. I need to filter some of, all the leads that I did. And I'm going to do that really it's a really lazy way this time. I'm just doing it from the fab filter, which I EQ'd the lead with, and I'm going to cut everything just really this way, you know, without any envelope attack on the on the filter. So, but therefore I think it's still, it can be something different, you know. If I put a vocal on there, it really gives room to a vocal, you know, if I would do it like this. So here it goes down. So I don't need to have that melody be going on over here. So I need this clap back, and then I'm going back to the vocal. This is all going to start. I'm also saving this project, by the way, all the time. All the time I'm saving this project, because if something goes wrong, I'm going so fast right now that it might be just thinking, you know, hey, do it yourself, do it with I don't know, Logic or something, not with Cubase. No, just kidding. But it might happen that I do something that the project will crash for some reason, because I'm going so fast, and maybe I'm pressing a wrong button, and then it will happen. But I'm saving this all the time. I'm already at version 3. I should not be talking right now. I should be producing this track, you know.
Feeling like I'm Batman, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night 7.
So I'm going for the same build-up, I think. And let me just go towards this build-up over here. I think the vibe is really cool at the part where the filter goes down all the way without many technical envelope things, and just put it back.
Hoes that are enemy, Louis better not compare a couple your utilities.
Alright, so that's kinda cool. I really feel the vibe already about this track, and if I do feel the vibe about a track, it gives me confidence to finish a track, and it gives me drive, and gives me, you know, having a good time producing a track. And I'm getting to that point. So what I want to do right now is just add a few elements, like a hull kick. I need an uplifter. So for the hull kick, I'm going for the kick 2 by Sonic Academy. Just the kick, you know. I'm not sure which group I used over here. It's a lead group. I'm going to use the percussion group. Effects can do good just within a percussion group, you know. Let me save it again, because I think something is recording as well while I'm working on it. So I need to check so few. Okay, this is okay. So I have this kick 2 over here, which is going to do the hull kick for me. So now it's just a bass sound, and I have to loop this and then reverb it and make sure it's a hull kick, you know. So turn off the pitch. Sounds good. Alright, there we go. Nice and deep. If I put a Valhalla on here and a little processing, I mean compression, then it should work, you know. Alright. Sounds good. It's a hull kick, you know? What else do you want? Perfect. Alright, so we have our hull kick.
Feeling like I'm Batman, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, 7 hoes that are enemy. Louis better not compare a couple your utilities. So
I'm also going to pitch pitch up that little that vocal loop, that would be sounding really cool. Just going up, you know. I'm not going to turn that not to pitch up that melody, because I think going straight forward also works really well most of the time. So I'm not only going to make this vocal go up with the elastic pitch V2. Alright, so you already hear it pitching up, but I of course need to draw it, because that first of all it saves time, but second of all it's much more tight, you know. So it goes up all the way until the end, but not all the way, just a little before, so it has a little time to go down back to the center of the vocal. I could duplicate it, but I think this is just fine, you know.
Louis better not compare a couple your utilities.
So the vocal's a little bit loud right now.
Those that are enemy, Louis better not compare a couple your utilities. Couple your utilities.
Sounds cool. I'm just getting a little note, and I really need to do this. So I'm pausing. It's 48 minutes, 55 seconds left for this challenge. What I have to do, I just forgot it just before the stream. The horses are thirsty. I forgot to give them water. Fronty, bad Fronty, look after your horses. I have to look after a lot of things the past few days. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this track for you, and hopefully before I'm finished giving water to the horses, I will loop it a few times. You guys can just have a listen to this, and then I'll be back to finish this challenge. Be right back.
Utilities. 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 This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis by the mouth, prepare a couple your utilities. Louis by the mouth, prepare a couple your utilities.
Yes! I'm so sorry for letting you guys wait. Well, there was not much wrong. The horses still had water, but they didn't have food, so they were screwing around. So I thought they didn't have water, but hey. I just run. Okay, but I hope you guys are still here, watching me, working on this track. As you can see, I paused it. 48 minutes, 55 seconds left. I have to finish this within 48 minutes. But I think I'm getting real close to something really cool. So let me just, okay, first of all, just some water. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this again. 48 minutes, 55 seconds. Making a hardstyle track in 90 minutes. This is fun, you guys. Okay, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, let's go. So you guys had to listen for maybe 2, 3, 4 times on this track, so you really know where this track is going, what I actually have right now with this track. I have a drop. I already have a build down, and what I can do right now is just build it up again and drop again. Well, it's already building up, I think, but then it just for you guys went back to the melody starting again. But hey, we're going for the second drop, of course. I already thinking of getting a few edits done in this kick for the second drop, and that's, for example, start. Okay, some other notes. Alright. Okay, the edits really make this track interesting, you know? Alright, so let's give this a little bit more power. So I might add a little sound on top of the lead, or just change some of those notes, of course, just to give this a little bit more power to make it actually a second drop worthy, you know. This is just another drop still without edits, with just some edits in the kick. I just want to add a few notes to give the significant difference, you know. So let's go. So we go. So a few notes added. So I think I added a few notes, and I think this melody is really, really cool. So what's going on with these low notes? Alright, this is cool, this is cool. Okay, a few extra notes. Yeah, well, okay, if you guys want to do this challenge with other DJs, if they're up to it, they have to start from scratch, of course, because that's what I did as well. Of course, I use kicks that I made made before, but if I make a new kick before that, that takes more than 2 times, I think, this time that I have for this track, 90 minutes. So I'm using a kick that I already made, but I made a lead from scratch. Of course, percussion I just put in there, but hey, I even made a whole kick from scratch. So, you know, basic stuff that you do as a producer. You can use your own kick, of course, doing this, but hey, the challenge needs to be, in my opinion, making this track from scratch, blank project, that is. So, and put those sounds in there, make new sounds, and you know, make a new lead, make a new melody. That's how this challenge is. That's you know, I dare you guys, if you do want to do this. This is a big stressy thing to do, you know. It's really cool, but hey, it is a challenge, man. So I was looking back at what I did over here. So I had some hi-hats, but I think they are really way too loud. And I think it's cool, but I think it needs a ride as well. So let me just grab those hi-hats, closed hi-hats. Now let's go to the rides. There are a few cool rides over there. Nothing too special, just a ride that really gives that high frequency on the beat, you know. So let me just end this part. This is the first drop, so you guys might be confused a little bit. Hey, where are you right now? I'm going really fast. I'm just going straight back to the first drop, to the end of the first drop, into the last, the breakdown towards the new melody with the kick, with extra edits. What I want to do also is just add a little group in which I can. No, I'm not going to add a group. I'm going to actually render in place these kicks. I can use the advantages of Cubase because it has a lot of advantages, and this is one of them, render selection. I just quickly make an audio file of that kick. So with that I can actually add a reverb really easy and have full control over that because it's an audio file. And there's also another problem a little bit with the contact. It usually has that. It doesn't have it right now. It depends on how big the project was. It has it a little bit. It's a little bit off, not key, but off the grid. So I have to place the waveform at exactly the right spot. So I did that. So what I have here at the end is something that I didn't bounce correctly. So I have one kick left that I wanna. Alright, so this is the last kick that I actually need. I need to add a few reverb kicks. So I'm going to do that the way I usually do that, and that's with audio. So I have this audio track right now with the kick. It's just recorded from the contact, and I'm now duplicating that one, and I'm going to add a reverb in the audio file, and that way I can actually just fully control this reverb, you know. And I need to make this a little bit shorter so that every this way I'll also, because I can stop an audio wherever I want, so it will never interfere with another kick, you know. I'm just going to make a little fade over here, over that original kick. I forgot one, so let me just redo that. Little fade over here, so it will fade naturally out of, you know, the original kick audio file. So this way I have a reverb on the kicks, but it's just, you know, if I zoom it in a little bit, you can see here the kick reverb, and it stops right at the next kick, so it will not go through the next kick, you know. So it's now and I can stop it where it doesn't, where it's not the same note, you know.
This Gotham City, you could go and call him Batman. Around the night, 7 hoes that are enemy. Louis bought him out, could pay a couple your utilities. Louis bought him out, could pay a couple your utilities.
So at the end, the notes are different as well. It goes to C, and the kick doesn't do that. So what I need to do is to redo the audio bounce, but that doesn't matter. I still have the MIDI file, so I can just fix that last part, you know. And it's a little bit chaotic, but still I think it's really cool. But I already know that I need a little bit more breathing room at the end, you know. So one kick. So then I need to open that kick sequence. So it needs to start over there again, and I can make a really cool edit over here. Alright. I'm thinking of making something even cooler over here. Let me just get those MIDI notes right. So now we have so let me just finish up this end. Alright, so now we have the sequence right, I think. Let me just make an audio file of this one more time, and then I can actually add those reverbs. And I think I can use the same reverbs that I used at the end of the first part. So I'm just copying this audio over here. Alright, I need to have this last one be done separately, but I can do that really quickly. Not with this one, but this other one, Valhalla Long. I think this is right. Okay, this looks pretty okay. Another envelope thing over here. So I think I can do the same over here. So I already hear a few screeches going on over there, and I'm going to add them just right now, you know. I'm going to make a real quick, cool screech. I use the Massive for that a lot. Let me see how much time. I have 36 minutes left to finish up this whole track. So what I'm going to do right now, not talk as much as I used to do. Oh man, this challenge is really getting nasty over here. So I need to make a really cool screech, and I'm already thinking, to save time, I need to have a really cool screech that I can also use for the intro, you know. So this let me just think of how to fill in this. this screech over here, and I have to make this screech because now it's just this, and now I have to make a really cool one. So I need to pitch it down. I'm going to do that with the MIDI over here. That saves a lot of time. I can do that in the plugin, but this way I really have more control over where the pitch ends and stuff like that, you know. So I'm just going to make a really nice bend over here. It's not hearable right now because I didn't set it up right yet in the plugin, so it goes down 24 right now. So that's cool, but I need to make it more a screech, so I'm going to go for a classic tube over here and give it more resonance, and going for a really nice LFO at the cutoff. Oh, it's now muted. This is pretty cool. Sounds just about right. Alright, that's more like it. A little bit more. So let me just add a little frequency shifter over here. Little phase. Maybe a little bit more uniso. I'm going to ditch that first pitch bend going up. Alright, so I need to start it from 0 because else it will start from down and it's all messed up. So almost getting there with that screech. Alright, let me just get this LFO. So we have the little screech going on. It's not the most perfect screech, but hey, I have 32 minutes and I need to finish this track. I need to have a mid-intro. I need to make sure everything rolls nice. And you know what happens if I just re-listen to the whole track, what I do most of the time, and again, I should not be talking right now, but if I do that, then it will take over 3 minutes, I think, or at least 2 minutes to re-listen the whole track. So I don't have time to do that and make sure all the overlaps are perfect, you know. I just have to have faith in what I'm doing right now and just go finish that track, you know. So we have this build up over here. What I have to do is make something interesting to announce this melody. So I'm thinking of something easy to do that just with the melody, you know. I'm going to do that with a filter. So I'm going to put it down at some point. Something like this, you know. Let me just grab this down as well. Okay, let me now just pitch down all these notes. I think that would really make this work. and give that little screech at the end maybe. So let me first put that bend down, pitch bend over here, and at the end I need to make it go up because else it will stay down the whole track. And let me just go to the beginning and make sure it is down. Well, in the center. All these technical stuff that I don't have time to explain all this, man. Anyway, let me just copy all these MIDI parts, and then we have our little start of the track. I can start with the clap as well, and then make this really interesting over here with some effects. What I need to do, let me think. Oh yeah, I need to, the pitch bend goes down only 2 notes, so let me just put that one on 12, but I have to do that on every single spire. I see that I will use the spire, and the spire is so cool to get a really cool, lead sound or any kind of sound really quickly. And the sound is so good, You have to do the right EQing, you have to do turn the right knobs and really know the plugin. But you can do so well with it, So back at it. Alright, what I'm missing right now is like a little bassy kind of sound, so I'm going to use these notes that I already have underneath, and make it cool. So, little trick to make a really cool bass lead. Why is it gone? Oh, it's over here. So that is what I was trying to say. Is just add a little sign to it to give that really bassy sound. Nice and deep. Alright. I want this filter to go down at the vocal as well because it needs a little space actually. Alright. It rolls, So that screech is a little bit dull over here, right? So I need to volume it up a little bit. Alright? Snares over here. Alright, I think this rolls pretty well. I don't have much time. I have 25 minutes left to finish this whole complete track. So what I need to do is go even more back in this track and think of something on mid intro, you know, and I even don't have much time to actually think of a kick that I can use. I'm thinking just go with this kick that I already have in this project, but yeah, you know, it doesn't sound like something that I usually would do. I would rather just think about it a little bit more, but I need to save time over here, I really do. And this kick is actually pretty nice, straightforward as well, so I don't think it will sound, no, just not there. It's just, I can manage to do that with this kick, you know. It's just, it's a nice kick. So what I want to do is just add this little screech over here. I'm going to add it at the point where it's also in the melody, and I'm going to add a few more sounds to it, you know. Just add a little nice little loop. I'm just going to do that by duplicating that massive sound. So I have this massive sound here right now. What I can just do is just fill in a few notes which feel right for me. So alright, so I need to change the sound a little bit before it becomes effective, so let me just think of something that might work for this sound. It's actually cool. Make a little bit more time, less BTU. Okay, let me just add that little pitch bend to it again. Then I think we have some kind of a nice loop already. So let me just grab it to the 0. This is the tricky part, which takes a lot of time. If you're stressed and you need to do those pitch bends, they are really precise, you know, to get it to the 0 point and to make sure that it doesn't, you know, mess up the whole pitch of the whole MIDI track, you know. So this is quite funny, but I need to add another sound to it, you know. I'm just thinking something like this. Again, I need another sound over here that really supports those two sounds. So I'm again going to duplicate it, and I left a gap open over here which I can make a new sound. Over here. It's quite screechy, it's pretty rough, you know. So this part I need a new sound, so I'm going for something lower, more bassy maybe. A little bit what I should do with this sound. It's not there. Hey, I think I need this one. That's better. Frequency shifter. Alright, so there we go. We have this sequence going on. I think this is pretty cool. Let me just check this a little time. So this bass sound is really not coming through, you know? So it needs to be more aggressive. Maybe still a little bit more uniso. Right. Okay, so I need to do something at the end to give this a little bit more interesting vibe. So I again going to duplicate that bass sound, on which I think I can make a really cool ending of this loop, you know. Alright, so I need to do something with this kick. So I think I need to do something really melody kind of wise, you know. So let me get rid of that LFO. I don't like the melody part, so I'm going for a less difficult, you know, way of, you know, doing that little edit at the end. And I think I can use that sound, but just give it a little bit less difficulty, you know. Let me think. 17 minutes left. Let me just think of a little loop. Alright, it needs to go to this note. Alright, so this is getting somewhere. Alright. Let me just add some really cool edits over here at the end. They don't make sense right now, so I don't know. I just doing stuff because I need to finish this track. 16 minutes left, guys. I need to finish this track in 16 minutes. I don't have a mix part. I don't have an uplifter. I don't have so many things that I want to do with this track. I'm excited about this track, but I'm going to finish this up and not make it really finished, you know. That's what I think about this track. This will be finished, but not be release worthy, you know, if that makes any sense. It needs to have more final touches, more effects, more thought of moments in this track, but still I think we should make something decent out of it. We should make this a track that's actually finished within 90 minutes. So again, I did a trick with the reversed reverb over here, nice at the end. So I hear those, you know, those little hi-hatty things that I did already in the drop. I'm going to use them here as well. Zen, you should not ask me to pay you so much attention right now, because I need to finish this track, Zen, in 19 minutes, and that's a big challenge, you know that. Alright, so we have a little thing going on over here. So what needs to come before this? I think, you know, we don't have much time. We only have less than 15 minutes over here, so I need to make it kind of simple. I need to think of something that could work, that could just melt these parts together. And I'm thinking of something really basic over here. I'm going to record the audio, the lead audio, reverb, lead. No, it goes to lead eventually, but I need to record the lead over here and put it back, and it will sound a little bit different than I hope, but I need to have something that will glue everything together, you know. So I'm just recording just a little bit more than I need, but I need a nice reverb, a nice long reverb over here. So I have this lead recorded, it goes towards nothing yet, so I need to put it back to the lead actually, and add a little bit more reverb to that. I know this is really just not so nice, you know. It's just I need more to make this like really good, but 13 minutes left. I just need to really glue this together. And let me just grab real quick, sweep down sample. Alright, something with a lot of sound, something that can really work over here. Sweep down, and let me just grab Valhalla room again, and let me just turn those knobs around over here. 12 minutes 38 seconds. So we melted it together. Alright, so we have these parts, we have all these parts together right now. I have a mid-intro, I have a lead, I have a melody, I have a vocal, I have almost every part. I need to just glue it together, and the track is not finished, I think, without that mix part, which I'm going to do really easy. I'm just getting this kick. Over here, and I'm going to make it shorter and just loop it out, you know, and just go with percussion. I'm just going to loop the whole thing right now and just make it a lot shorter, so that we have a part that we can actually use as a mix part. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more towards it, but I'm really going to keep it short, just a really short mix part. Alright. And now I'm going to just add a percussion stuff thing going on over here. I have this snare clap part, crashes. Wait, I'm going to add a little bit more to it, because I can also use the vocal, you know, so I'm going to duplicate this part, go a little bit more back. I'm just running out of time, you guys. I'm really running out of time. 10 minutes left. I have to finish this in 10 minutes. 10 minutes is not a lot of time to finish up a track which doesn't have a mid-intro, a mix part, which doesn't have everything glued together properly. No thoughts, no theme. I'm working on a track, but I don't know what the vocal is about. That's something that doesn't happen a lot, you know, when I work on something. So I need to remove a little part. Okay, so this is just kick. Let me just grab a clap, a snare, a crash. I'm just grabbing anything that I can and put it on top of these. I also added effects, so it's really interesting right now. So what I'm going to do right now, add the vocal.
Feeling like I'm Batman, riding like my last chance. This Gotham City, you can go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis got a mouth to be a cool.
So this last part needs to be without all those kicks. Just
Hoes that are enemy. Louis got a mouth to pay a couple of your utilities.
I still don't know what it's saying. I really need to have a more clear listen to this one time. I'm really curious what the theme of this song is, and I'm just going to add this little.
Louis got a mouth to pay a couple of your utilities.
So I have this sweep down going on, and what I need to do right now is build up that mid-intro sound thing. Just do it really quickly within 9 minutes. So, it's so difficult, man. It's really difficult. Difficult. Okay, let me just grab these sounds and then just get another build up that I already did over here, so I can just reuse. Oh wait, I just missed a little part over here with the clap. I don't need those mistakes right now. Okay, just let me just grab a part, just put it over there a little less. Okay.
Feeling like I'm Batman, riding like my last chance. This Gotham City, you can go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis got a mouth to pay a couple of your utilities.
Alright. This is the weirdest build-up start of a track that I ever did, but only 7 minutes left. Maybe I can do some little more.
Couple your utilities.
I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense in my head, you know. It's so unthought of, and I don't know. So what I'm going to do is now just this little build-up that I did, I'm going to put it right after the melody, you know, right after here. All right, so I need a little bit more space over here. Vocal is gone, so I need to re-add that vocal over here. Which part am I at right now? I lost my, I don't know where I am. I'm here, okay. So this vocal, 6 minutes, 18 seconds. I think I almost finished this track right I want to re-listen to this track and just fill in all the gaps, all the things that I miss over here. But in 5 minutes, I can only listen to this track one time right now and just do some minor things. I don't know what I have to do right now. What do I have? I have the mix part. I have a little. I think what I need to do is just pay a little bit more attention at the part where the mid-intro starts, you know? So I think I need a little bit more room. Okay. I need to add a few more sounds. So I add these.
Couple your utilities.
I think I know what to add. I know what to add. I think I need to add a few of those sounds. No, I don't. That doesn't make that. That takes much too. That will take too much time. So what I think I'm just going for a reverse reverb again, man. I don't know how else I should be finishing this track in time. You know, I only have 4 minutes 20 seconds left to finish up this track, and we're almost there. I cannot believe. I had doubts in the beginning, and I had doubts during this little tour, this little challenge, and I really had doubts that I could make this. But I think I almost finished this track. I think I almost made a full hardstyle track in 19 minutes. I don't think there's any track out there, not a single track that has been made within this short of time. 3 minutes 46 minutes left, so how was the end? I think it ends well. It starts well. I think, what can I do in 3 minutes? I'm not sure. Maybe I can just boost it out a little bit more so that it sounds, you know, really. So even the mix down I'm going to do within these 19 minutes. I mean, so I'm going to this plugin that I always use for mastering. So I'm going to boost it a little bit more towards. Wait, let me just go through the loudest part of the track. I think I can boost it a little bit more in the volume. Alright, and because I can do that, I can also just give this whole track a little boost with the massive passive, which is just another equalizer which I'm going to use to boost the low frequency to the max. A little bit more high end. Alright, 1 minute, no, 2 minutes left. Guys, I think this challenge really is cool. Thank you so much for letting me do this challenge. I remember Malin Colin or something. I sorry for forgetting your name. Anyway, this challenge is so amazing. I think I'm going to do this more often. I have 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and I really don't know what I should do more. Wait, I can do a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to do one final thing. 1 minute 22 seconds left. There's the vocal, and first save it, of course. What I will do is just add a little reverse reverb to the vocal to really melt things together. So there will be plenty of reverse reverbs over here. So I made this reverse reverb. Reversed reverb, that's like a really big word for me right now. Alright, so I just put it on there. It might just be really nice in the mix, you know. I'm going to use that more often before the drop. Alright. 28 seconds left. I have put those reverse reverb on the vocal. 20 seconds. I cannot do anything more to this track. So I think this track is finished. This track is finished right now. 10 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just watch this. little little timer just be done. Are we done? 2 seconds. Challenge is over. The challenge is over. 19 minutes to create a full hardstyle track. Are you guys as excited as I am how this track will fully sound? I definitely are. I haven't heard this track at its full yet because, like I said, I didn't have time. I really wanted applause for you guys, from you guys. Applause for myself. I did it, you guys. 19 minutes. 19 minutes to create a full track. Even master it a little bit. It sounds right, I think. I'm really curious to know how this track will sound. Oh, no, don't crash on me. Okay, it's not crashing. Okay, let's not be too hasty anymore. I finished this track, so now I have time to actually have a listen to this track, how this sounds from beginning to the end, full on from the mix part till the last second of the track. So are you guys ready? And please, oh no, it's completely offline rendering. I'm not sure what that means. Let me save this first. Okay, I think I still did something, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to play this track for you guys. It says Batman somewhere in the beginning, somewhere in the middle of the vocal. That's the only thing that I still remember about the vocal. Anyway, so let's call this track Batman. I'm not sure if you have a better name. If you had a clear listen to this vocal and you know something good. Thank you all so much for the applause. Alright, I'm going to play this track. Let's just call it Batman. Play this track, Frontliner Batman, made in 19 seconds live on YouTube. Are you guys ready? I am. Let's go.
This Gotham City, you can go and call him Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis belt him out, could pay a couple your utilities.
Utility, we can do that.
Couple your utilities.
That was actually cool.
Louis belt them out, compare a couple your utilities.
I have to say, all the way to the last second, yes, I have to say, I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm not sure if I can say that, but I never expected that I could do a full hardstyle track mixed from start to end. I hear a few minor things that I should change if I would release it, you know. There are a few kicks stacked up, so it's double kick, so it's way too loud. And I think the reverbs of the kick are distorted a little bit in the mix, although it doesn't matter. It still feels good in some reason, and it feels so good that I did it in 19 minutes, man. You know, I think it's never been done. A full track in 19 minutes. I don't think so. The vocal is from Splice, by the way. I just found it and I just clicked on it and I forgot about it. I don't even know what the vocal says. Sometimes I just do that, just scroll around. Oh, this is nice. Okay, just download them all. Anyway, again, I don't know what to say, man. 19 minutes is a really short time. Again, thank you all so much for letting me do this challenge. I might just want to do this one more time again, and this time I might just be able to actually show you what I'm doing on the screen, because it goes so fast, man. It goes so fast what I have to do. It goes so fast that it almost reaches the limit of the DAW, I think, the program I use, because sometimes I press too many buttons and it almost crashes, you know. But hey, always good to save it. I saved 19 versions, just saved it, you know, and yeah, that was cool, man. Thank you all so much. Okay, you know, you all, I told you already that I have a newborn and I don't sleep so much, so I think after these 19 really intense minutes, I'm going to shut this down and call it for the night, because it's almost 11:30, and I think it's time for Fronty to go to bed, because I think today, job done, challenge, 90 minutes track. Alright, cool. Again, I'll be back tomorrow, and I might be back not at the same time as you are used to. Well, I was late today, I know. I'm sorry about that again, but I might do a stream during the day. I'm not sure what time yet, but I will make sure that you guys know it in time. And if I change my mind, I will still do it at 7:30. So I might have not said anything at all. But I want to do something different, you know, something during the day for other people around the world, different time zones, to be able to see the stream. And you know, you guys can already know that you can look every day, back every day, and that's a lot of fun, you know. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for this challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and this was day 14. Thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.